Good morning. It is currently 6:17 a.m. on Wednesday, February 18th, 2015. I am Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Good timing, Linda. Yeah. Um, I'm not really sure what I want to talk about today. And I've actually thought about whether that in itself is kind of like a topic. I don't know. Usually when I'm doing these, I sort of settle in my head, usually no more than a few minutes before I go to record. I just sort of settle what I'm going to talk about in a general way and then ramble about it. But today I don't know, I couldn't quite solidify on anything. There was nothing in particular. Maybe what I'll talk about is I saw a headline about how there's a new PlayStation 4 game called The Order 1886. And it doesn't actually come out until Friday, and it has a review embargo for Thursday, which just means that when they sent out free copies to video game reviewers to do reviews with, they told them please don't post it until Thursday. But someone who had a copy went and they posted a YouTube walkthrough that more or less shows the whole game on YouTube, and they just posted it early. I guess it was, I'm not sure if it was just yesterday, or I think it was yesterday. But anyway, obviously Sony filed a cease and desist, and the video got taken down, as it should, just because legally speaking, that's not okay at all. I'm not sure what the person just hoped that the infamy they would get for being the first one out there would be worth it. But I don't know. Okay, I'm rambling aside from the real point that I wanted to get to, which is right now, video game sites are in the weird position of having something be news, but they can't actually put anything into context. And Kotaku has an actual article about that very dilemma. The idea is the walkthrough points out a number of things that it criticizes about the game, saying, for example, that it's short, only about 5 hours long, that it features a lot of QuickTime events, that it reuses bosses. These are things that the person doing the walkthrough says that they didn't like. And I didn't watch any of the walkthrough. I only just heard that it existed afterwards. But the reviewer sites are in the position of wanting to talk about the news that this thing happened, but because of the embargo, they are themselves not able to say whether they think, yeah, it's only 5 hours, but 5 hours too long because it's terrible, or whether they might be on the reverse of saying, yes, it's only 5 hours, but what a 5 hours, and it's a strange situation that I think is, I can't think of another immediate example. Because even with movies, movies get shown at, preview events or film festivals long before wide release, but there's no rules to the reviewers about don't, say anything about it until a certain day. Likewise, TV reviewers, sometimes might see episodes early, but in that case, I'm not sure if there's a review embargo so much as just TV seems to be a different medium in the sense that people generally don't want to see the they either want spoilers or they don't, and so there's no big deal because anyone who doesn't want spoilers just knows better than to read a review recap before the episode is aired. And so with video games, though, it's this weird middle ground where there's this increasing popularity in YouTube Let's Plays or walkthroughs that really just show the whole game without you having to play it. And for a game like The Order, which by all the advertising makes it seem like it's very much a sort of cinematic experience that's all about the presentation and the style of it, that seems like a game that is particularly poorly suited to just watching a reductive Let's Play. But then again, maybe that's, if the presentation is all it has going for it and the gameplay is no fun, then a quick Let's Play is... So I feel like I've gone 5 minutes here without really saying anything of substance, but that's going to happen sometimes when these rambly episodes, when I'm recording first thing in the morning. But I guess it's just a weird observation that you can have now a news site that can report on something happening, but for legal reasons and business reasons is unable to provide context. It's weird. I can't think of another example that's like that. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this time. Remember, you can find all my stuff at christianaellis.com, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.